Good evening. A little happier day today than yesterday. First off, I'm utterly, absolutely shocked and amazed that the Trump administration backed down about the wildlife issue. I did not see that one coming in a million years. To change course, or at least temporarily back down over, which is probably a very liberal issue, kind of blows me away. So, congratulations, everybody who was bitching up a storm online, because apparently we actually did something. That's kind of cool. Today's task at hand, though, or today's little view, pretty long day of rehearsing with Rick. His wife is doing, she's a musician as well, and playing a couple shows coming up, so they had her band, which he's playing drums in, which occupied a fair chunk of my day, if not most of my day. Good music, a lot of fun, very good players, as you'd expect. But when I got home, though, I got to watch some Punisher. So I'm gonna do well, it's be spoiler free, because I'm not gonna do spoilers, but it'll be a spoiler free midpoint review of Marvel's Netflix The Punisher series for you guys. Now, this falls into the same Marvel TV universes like the Defenders and Iron Fist and Daredevil and Jessica Jones and Luke Cage. If you guys watched season 2 of Daredevil, Punisher was introduced in that, and the portrayal was so good that basically they had to give him a series. And today is the culmination of that, and it's really, really good. I mean, you'd expect it to be really good, but it's not what you'd expect as far as style, though. I think going into it, my thought is there's going to be lots of shoot 'em up, very kind of, you don't think it'd be kind of like an 80s style, just guns blazing everywhere, no one reloading, Schwarzenegger-esque kind of vibe. And instead, a lot of it's pretty quiet, actually. Shockingly quiet. Now there is some, there's some action scenes. Of course, the Punisher, there's people getting shot. There's explosions. But a lot of it's dialogue heavy. A lot of it's very internal. It seems to be like an entire series dedicated to PTSD. There's a lot of tertiary characters who are soldiers who are dealing with PTSD and adjusting back to civilian lives. There's I will get one minor spoiler, and it's not really a big spoiler. It's a kind of scene that revolves in the show. There is a so if you don't want anything, stop watching now. But it's not that big of a deal. Okay, so there is a kind of a group therapy of a bunch of soldiers, and that's sort of a recurring scene motif thing where they're coming back to talking about their experiences adjusting to life back in the States, how they feel about their government, how they feel about civilians, how they feel about how they're viewed. It's pretty freaking cool, I gotta say. I'm only about halfway through it, I think. I just keep hitting next. I have no idea what episode I'm on, but it's really, really cool. I'm thoroughly enjoying it, and it's very different from what I think the rest of the Marvel shows. It's not. It seems like way less visually stylized, I guess, is kind of way of putting it. Pretty much every one of those shows has got pretty much every one of those shows has got a very specific sort of visual look to it. The way it's color treated, the way it's shot, the way it's lit. This seems a little more, I don't want to say like Law and Order-ish, but it's kind of like New York in the fall. So the light's not fantastic, but it's not supposed to be, if that kind of makes sense. It feels very natural, actually. It feels probably like the least stylistic look of all the Marvel Netflix shows, while still looking good. It doesn't look like the Inhumans show that looks like everything was filmed at noon. Which, by the way, I just put that together like 2 days ago. I caught some total side note, but I caught some article on the Inhumans, and it was basically saying, if you didn't watch all the shows, because nobody really did, we'll tell you what happened. And they showed like a still from it. And I remember when that show came out, I saw the first previews, like, man, this looks like shit. And it really did look like shit. It looked cheap. first off, and then when you found out how they did it, you're like, well, yeah, it kind of looked cheap. But it's all straight up and down harsh direct lighting. Like, they filmed everything at noon, which I guess they probably filmed a lot of that show at noon because they had like it was like 2-week production budget or something stupid. Make this like, I think the original was like 2 episodes shot in IMAX. Like, so they had like no time to film this thing. So they basically had to film when the sun was up. Yes, I had the horrible luck. Anyways, that's just my little take on the humans thing. But back to the Punisher. It's very well done. I just don't notice cinematography at all in this one. Like, it's not part of my. It's not part of my brain's not kicking in going, ooh, cinematography, I love how it's shot. I'm just enjoying the story. And I'm enjoying how, like, subtle it is and simple. It's not beating you over the head with it. It's not, trying to, even though you could say maybe it's kind of heavy-handed with the PTSD stuff, but that's what the show's about. That's kind of what that character is in the TV universe. A soldier with a horrible trauma. And it's very much part of who he is. I think even more so in the comics. Like, this is, like his central defining trait, really. But it's everything is so subtly done that I don't notice the other stuff. So that's gonna be that. Okay, that's it. That's my little short review. Basically, I'm gonna say watch the show. It's quite good. You will dig it if you like those, the Marvel movies. If you like the Netflix stuff, definitely worth it. Although it will probably keep it till 3 o'clock in the morning, like I'm sure I will be tonight. Okay, so there you go. And I'm going to add a question that was actually asked you guys yesterday before I went on my little political rant. So, question of the day, which I want to see in comments below. I feel like a real blogger, or a real YouTuber, I guess. Is where's your favorite place to go on vacation? Where's your favorite city, country? Which is your favorite travel destination? Could be anywhere in the world that you love to go to. Even if it's the next town over from where you're at, or somewhere far off. I just want to know what's your favorite place to go. I will say if I had to pick one, man, it's a tough one. I love a lot of places, but probably I'll say tie between Tokyo and Dublin. It's probably about even there. I absolutely love Ireland to death. It's amazing. But I love going to Tokyo because I feel like a complete foreigner in Tokyo. Like, Tokyo, I feel it's so not Western at all. You go there, you're like, wow, I'm a stranger in a strange land, and I do stand out in Tokyo. And also a lot above everybody's heads. Ireland, I kind of sort of blend in with the red hair thing. But anyways, that's like my tie for 2 places I love to go travel, love vacation. So what are yours? And with that, I shall see you all tomorrow. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you're having a fantastic weekend. I'm going to be rehearsing with Rick again tomorrow. Well, he's rehearsing. I'm helping out. And I shall see you all tomorrow night, or whenever you guys watch this. I have no idea. So probably the afternoon. So I'll see you about 24 hours from now. There you go. Catch you later.